Well, the Greek authorities look to be tightening their hold on the media as another journalist is taken into custody in an alleged attempt to silence him. Spyros Karatsaferis promised to reveal potentially damaging information on the Greek bailout on TV, but was arrested before he could. Karatsaferis claims he has proof that facts about the Greek deficit that forced Athens to seek aid were fraudulent. He says he received the data from hackers group Anonymous, who broke into government computers. Now, at the same time, another Greek journalist, Kostas Vaxivanis, is on trial for a breach of privacy for publishing the names of 2,000 Greeks with Swiss bank accounts. Let's now talk to Michalis Psyllos from the Athens News Agency. Thank you for joining our team. Now, Spyros Karatsaferis has been arrested before he even had time to reveal any proof of the claims he has. Now, if this information was false and the government then really has nothing to fear, why was he taken into custody so quickly?
Thank you very much for the invitation. I think that the case of Mr. Spyros Karatsaferis is true. Quite now is in hospital. Yesterday he was arrested for a verdict 10 years old. I think that is one of the cases that a lot of journalists in Athens, Greece, and of course our union, afraid that to quite now there is an attack on, to press freedom in Greece. A lot of journalists afraid that the coalition government, struggling to push through an economic austerity problem, has the only way to succeed by the manipulation of the media.
Now, Karatsaferis, excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt, but he does allege that the Greek deficit that forced Athens to seek a bailout was a fraud. Now, it's a major claim to make, but if it is true, would it have been done? Why would it have been done?
We don't know exactly what will be followed. Mr. Karatsaferis, I repeat, quite now is in the hospital. He doesn't feel very well. We don't know about the situation of his health. All of the journalists in Athens, Greek, have the hope that there will be nothing, and Mr. Spyros Karatsaferis will be again in the road. But I don't know exactly what is going on quite now. You know, as you told earlier, there are also 2 or 3 cases that a lot of journalists in Athens, Greece, said that there is an attack against the press freedom in Greece. As you told earlier, Mr. Vaxivanis is an investigative journalist, was arrested, and he will go to judge because he said about 2,000 Greek, wealthy Greek, with bank accounts in Switzerland. This list is secret for all of us, and the duty of the journalist, of Mr. Vaxivanis, is to reveal it to the public. For this reason, he was arrested and he will go to trial.
Now, we have been getting used to seeing these disturbing financial headlines coming out of Greece, but now it's accusations of censoring the media. Now, if Athens can't solve its problems, is it set on silencing its critics?
I don't understand. I don't hear you.
Okay, I'll repeat the question. If you can hear me a little bit better.
Please, yes.
We've been seeing these disturbing financial headlines coming out of Greece for some time now, but now the accusations are of censoring the media. So if Athens really can't seem to solve its problems, do you think now it's sort of set on silencing its critics?
Yes. The problem quite now is the government trying every way he can, Mr. Samaras, the Prime Minister, every way he can to manipulate, I'm afraid, to manipulate public and private in media. That's the real problem. You know, in Greece, the media have a lot of problems. First of all, there are a lot of jobless. We have 3,000 jobless journalists in Greece. There are a lot of wage cuts. So, with these problems in front of us, a lot of journalists try to convince the government that the press, the journalists, are not the enemy. The enemy is outside Greece, and of course, is not in the domain of press and of journalists.
All right, live from Athens, Michalis Psilos from the Athens News Agency. Thank you.